Hi guys, you're welcome to this YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to show you the morning routine of Inuit women and how they cook traditional breakfast. It's going to be an inspiring journey into a world that is deeply connected to nature, rich in tradition, and full of strength and resilience. The life of Inuit women in the Arctic region is unlike anything many of us are used to. Their day doesn't start with scrolling through a phone or rushing to catch a bus. It starts with something far more grounded, honoring the land, their ancestors, and the warmth of family. Morning in the Arctic begins in silence. There's a stillness that fills the air, an untouched, frosty peace. While most of the world sleeps or waits for the sun to rise, Inuit women are already awake, moving through their homes with purpose. The temperature can drop far below freezing, but they are prepared. They live in harmony with the cold, not against it. The first task of the day is to warm the home. Unlike in modern cities where you simply turn on a heater, here, fire still matters. Many Inuit families, especially those in more traditional regions, rely on wood stoves or oil heaters. Starting the fire is a skill, not just a task. It's a tradition passed down from mother to daughter, generation after generation. The wood is dry, carefully stored, and stacked with care. With a match and gentle breath, the flame is born. Tiny at first, then growing into a gentle warmth that spreads through the space. Once the home is warm, the next step is to prepare water. Running water isn't always available, especially in remote areas, so snow is collected in large containers and brought inside to melt. It's a process that takes time, but it's part of the rhythm of life here. Water is precious. Every drop is respected because it's not just turned on with a tap. It's earned, gathered, melted, and shared. Now let's talk about hygiene, something people don't often associate with harsh environments. But Inuit women are incredibly clean and intentional about their self-care. With melted snow, they wash their hands, their face, and brush their teeth using natural tools when available. In the past, they even used small chewed twigs or the end of bones shaped into soft edges to clean their teeth. Today, many use regular brushes, but the respect for the body and spirit remains. Next comes preparing for the day ahead. Clothing in the Arctic is everything. Without the right layers, survival becomes difficult. Inuit women take time to carefully dress in clothing made for the environment, often handmade by their own hands or passed down. Layers of caribou hide, soft inner linings, and heavy outer garments are chosen based on the weather outside. Each item serves a purpose: warmth, mobility, protection. By now, the children may begin to stir. If there are little ones in the home, they are bundled up quickly to stay warm. Older kids may begin preparing to go outside, maybe to help gather supplies, visit a neighbor, or attend a local community school. Breakfast needs to be ready soon, not just to nourish the body, but to bring the family together. The traditional Inuit breakfast is not sugary cereal or toast with jam. It's hearty. It's built for strength, energy, and survival. Common ingredients include Arctic char, seal, walrus, or whale, depending on what's available and what the family has stored. Some families also eat bannock, a type of flatbread that is simple to make and deeply satisfying. If they've recently hunted, there might be fresh meat to cook. Otherwise, preserved meat, dried, fermented, or frozen, can be used. Inuit women prepare breakfast using simple tools: a cast iron pan or pot, a fire, and ingredients that have been carefully stored. There's no rush. Cooking is done with attention, with love. Fish is thawed and grilled or boiled. Seal fat might be added for energy and warmth. Bannock dough is mixed with just a few ingredients: flour, water, baking powder, and a pinch of salt, then cooked over a hot surface until golden brown. The aroma fills the home. There's a distinct scent that comes from real food, cooked over fire, in a home that values tradition. Breakfast is not just a meal, it's a sacred moment. The family gathers, often in a small circle, and eats together. Elders may speak words of wisdom. Children listen. Everyone eats. And as they eat, stories are sometimes told about ancestors, about the land, about how their people have lived for thousands of years in one of the harshest climates on Earth. These moments are not just part of the routine. They are how culture is preserved. This is just the beginning of the day. The morning routine of Inuit women is not only about survival, it's about grace, strength, and honoring a way of life that continues to thrive in harmony with the Arctic environment. After breakfast is served and shared, the next part of the morning routine begins, cleaning and maintaining the space. Inuit women are incredibly organized and intentional with their homes. Even in the smallest igloos or cabins, there is a sense of order. Each item has a place. After all, in an environment where survival depends on readiness, nothing can be misplaced. Dishes are cleaned with melted snow, and every scrap of food is carefully disposed of or given to sled dogs, if present. Waste is not tolerated in Inuit culture, not only because it's impractical, but because it's disrespectful to the animal that gave its life. There is a deep spiritual connection between the Inuit and the animals they hunt. The meat nourishes the body, the fur provides warmth, and nothing is taken for granted. After cleaning, Inuit women often begin preparations for the rest of the day. This could include mending clothes, checking food supplies, or teaching younger girls how to sew and prepare food. Knowledge is not just told, it is shown. It's passed down through daily tasks, conversations, and shared responsibilities. One of the most respected skills among Inuit women is sewing. Using materials like caribou hide or seal skin, they craft garments with stunning precision. These are not just clothes, they are works of art designed for survival. A pair of handmade mittens or boots can take days to make, stitched using sinew thread and shaped perfectly to fit the wearer. In the morning hours, with the children playing nearby or snow softly falling outside, a woman may sit near the fire, quietly sewing, surrounded by warmth and tradition. Another essential part of the morning is checking on the storage areas. In the Arctic, food preservation is critical. Traditional methods include freezing, fermenting, drying, and storing meat in seal oil. These methods have been used for generations, long before electricity or refrigeration. Inuit women are the caretakers of these supplies. They know which meat was stored when, how long it will last, and what needs to be consumed first. Some homes have underground ice cellars, known as sikut. These natural freezers, dug into the permafrost, can store meat for months. It is often the woman's job to descend into these storage areas, retrieve food, and ensure everything remains in good condition. The ability to manage these supplies is not just domestic, it's a survival skill, as important as hunting itself. Let's take a moment to understand how deeply connected this way of life is to the land. Inuit women don't just live on the land, they live with it. Every step they take, every item they touch, reflects thousands of years of knowledge. They understand the weather by the way the snow feels underfoot. They can predict storms from the way the wind sounds against the walls. This awareness is part of their identity. It shapes how they prepare for the day, how they care for their families, and how they teach their children. Now you might wonder, what happens when modern life enters the picture? After all, not all Inuit communities are isolated. Some have access to electricity, schools, and even the internet. But here's what's remarkable. Many Inuit women blend tradition and modernity seamlessly. For example, a woman may start her day melting snow and cooking Arctic char, then later attend a Zoom meeting or help her children with online schoolwork. She may use a sewing machine alongside a traditional needle. She might post photos of handmade muklux on Instagram, sharing her culture with the world. This balance is powerful. It shows that tradition isn't stuck in the past. It's living, breathing, and evolving. Let's return to the kitchen again, because food plays such a central role in the morning. You might be surprised to know that traditional Inuit cuisine is among the healthiest in the world. It's high in omega-3 fatty acids, protein-rich, and completely natural. There are no processed foods here. Even a simple breakfast, boiled fish, raw seal meat, or a slice of bannock provides incredible energy and nutrition. Inuit women also practice kajuk, a method of boiling meat or fish in water. This is often done using traditional soapstone pots or modern alternatives like aluminum cookware. The broth created during this process is rich in nutrients and warmth, perfect for starting a cold day. Sometimes the broth is flavored with seaweed or local plants, depending on availability. For special occasions, breakfast may include more elaborate dishes. Maktak, a delicacy made from whale skin and blubber, is sliced thin and served raw or boiled. It is chewed slowly, and while it may be an acquired taste for outsiders, it is deeply loved and respected in Inuit culture. It's not just food, it's a celebration of life, of community, of survival. Tea is also a part of the morning. Strong, hot tea helps warm the body and lift the spirit. Sometimes it's mixed with fat to create an energy-boosting drink.